Hundreds of trucks, tractors, delivery vans and other vehicles have blocked roads and caused significant disruption around the country today as part of a nationwide protest over the cost of fuel. Demonstrations involving slow-moving convoys were held in Cork, Galway and Limerick, while O'Connell Street in Dublin remains blocked this evening. Our reporter Joan O'Sullivan is standing by in Dublin city centre. Joan, these protests have had quite an impact around the country today, haven't they?
They have, Eileen, and they're continuing to do so. As you can see, protesters are still very much making their presence felt here in Dublin city centre. Many of those arrived from protests elsewhere in the country that they'd attended very early this morning before travelling on here to Dublin. These protests have been organised by local activists, mainly online, and they've resulted in convoys of slow-moving vehicles causing traffic disruption across the country.
In a show of frustration, tractors, trucks, cars and buses staged protests around the country today, joining convoys moving slowly along main national roads and motorways, calling for a cap on fuel prices. The M7 outside Limerick blocked on both sides of the motorway. Many here say they'll stay overnight.
We're going to have to stay here. We're sleeping here. There's lads are sleeping in tractors here tonight. They're going to be frozen. There's no enjoyment or fun out of this. It just has to happen.
There's lads here that are builders, hauliers, farmers, contractors. Like everyone is here from different parts of our sector, and everyone is in dire straits, really are now.
In Cork, up to 6 separate convoys made their way slowly through the county, converging in the city centre.
What's it costing you?
Well, we've 2 trucks and we're up over 12 to 1400 quid a week on diesel alone. That's just 2 trucks.
I've 3 tractors on the road, well 2 of them mostly, and I'd be burning 1,000 litres a week in 6 days. That's gone from 800 to 1,800 to fill them.
Convoys from around the country travelled on to the capital, causing significant disruption and blocking O'Connell Street this afternoon.
Driving from house to house, not being able to afford it, but we can't leave clients. You know, people that can't get out of bed and that are relying on the likes of carers to go provide for them. Like,
it is threatening our livelihood. We're on the edge.
Possibly another month, 6 weeks.
That's it?
That's it. After that, we're parking up.
We're going out of business, so we are. It's just the way it is. We're actually working now at the minute, but we're not making money. We're working at a loss, so we are, just to try and look after customers.
The impact of the protests were felt by commuters and other road users today, while the government says it's firmly committed to supporting households and businesses who are struggling. Diane Connor, RTE News.
Now, all of those nationwide protests culminated in speeches here in O'Connell Street this afternoon. We heard from politicians from Sinn Féin, Independent Ireland and Aontú, and from the protesters themselves. The crowd heard calls for the immediate abolition of government taxes on all fuel and the elimination of the carbon tax. And as you can see, these protesters are still in position. Tractors and trucks have brought O'Connell Street to a standstill. Some of the protesters have said they will be remaining here until the government takes action.
Joan O'Sullivan, thank you.